Hello and welcome back to Podmas 2024. It is day 18 and today's question is something new to me in terms of the word. So it's a two-parter and the questions are: how do I avoid pod fade? And how do I stay consistent with my podcasting schedule? So, firstly, pod fade. It's a word I had to learn the meaning of, and it basically means when you lose motivation to podcast, hence pod fade. The reason I wanted to speak about this specifically this late in Podmas is because after the initial excitement wears off of figuring out how you're going to post, what your niche and topics are, how to work with what you've got in terms of equipment and posting, and figuring out how long episodes needs to be and all those kinds of things. Once you've done it for a while, that initial excitement can wear off and you can get tired or even bored or even just want to be like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me. And that is the distinction I want to speak about today. Losing motivation to do something is because you didn't have the right reason. Looking back at day one, I emphasized, why do you want to do this? Do you love podcasting and want to do it or not? Is there any other motivation besides a genuine love for it? Because like I said, if you're doing it to get famous, if you're doing it to make money, if you're doing it for any other reason, then wanting to just add and build in the podcasting community, it's not going to work for you. Losing motivation is something that happens very easily, especially in podcasting when it's a lot of effort up front for a very small product. It's researching topics, it's writing scripts, it's recording, maybe re-recording if something happens, it's editing. The editing takes the most time, and once you're done with it, you have like this little thing and it's like, yeah, take it, enjoy it, and then nothing happens, and then you're sad and you become demotivated. So having a good enough reason why you started and a genuine love for it will take you far. And life can happen because I was late with the Podmas episodes because life happened. It was a crazy weekend. Day after day, I was doing things. I was going out. I was gone for a long time and I couldn't just edit podcasts and things. So life does happen. But that didn't stop my motivation. I came back stronger. I batched. I got things done. And Podmas went on as scheduled. So motivation is something that generally comes and goes, but having a good reason why will make it much harder to lose motivation. So have a good reason why you start. I would just like to not come across so harsh and kind of give leeway to the fact that quitting is okay, or even just taking a substantial break, or even stopping continuous podcasting to maybe do seasons is also an option. Not a lot of people acknowledge and understand is there. They think you either do it or you don't. And that's not true. Life sometimes happens in seasons where you get busy and you can't do things. So it's a genuine understanding when people fall off the wagon, and that's okay. But understand there are options. And if you have genuinely loved podcasting, thought you could do it on your own, and it just didn't pan out in whatever way you expected, there's no shame in quitting. It's okay. You gave it a good effort. You did the damn thing. And leave it alone. It is okay. No one's going to judge you for that. There are people probably going to be coming back to you being like, that was actually quite good. I don't know why you stopped, but what you did was cool. So you never know. Before I keep rambling, I'm going to get to part 2 of how can I stay consistent with a podcasting schedule. Okay. Yes, consistency is key. But as I just said, sometimes taking a break when life gets hectic can change up your posting schedule. That is going to be the key to posting consistently. Finding what works best for you and your lifestyle and your schedule. If you know you have a busy season when it comes to December, either pre-record and upload or announce that you aren't doing podcasting in December. That's okay. If you know December and Jan are your busy seasons, don't podcast for those 2 months and have it be a set thing every year. I know I've been doing this for like 4 years, and every single year I've changed my posting schedule because when I started, I was uploading on a Monday and it just didn't work out because my weekends were too crazy to actually get the podcasting done. And then by the time I finally got editing software, space, time, all of those things, I moved it to a Tuesday. Then I moved it to a Wednesday, and now I'm uploading on a Thursday. So you find the schedule that works for you and your lifestyle as you go along, but figuring out when is the best time and space in your life to get your episodes done and then posting after that will be the best schedule for you. Also, figuring out how long it takes you to make an episode can help, especially if you know, okay, I only have half an hour every day to podcast. Batching might be your solution. If you are someone who has half a day off once a week, or you even work from home sometimes, try and work that into your schedule. See how much podcasting related things you can get done, and try and work out how long it takes you to do each segment of whatever you need to do. So if you need to do research, a script, recording, and editing, figure out on average how long each of those takes, and then try and figure out your week and working those things into your week, and try and batch as much as you can, because batching is a very good thing that I've recently done, especially for Podmas, and it does definitely make a difference. So yeah, especially having episodes that are kind of backlogged or done and just ready to upload on a whim, that way you won't fall behind schedule or leave too many gaps in your posting schedule. So let me know if you do any of those things. That is me for today, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Bye.